Hey guys, shalom, shalom. How are you guys doing today? You guys are probably outside playing. Oh my God, I'm sorry about that. I was frozen. Like, that's never happened. Like, that's never ever happened. But that's okay. That's what happens when you go live. All right, so, all right, let me do this. All right. All right, so yeah, the group is open. Just wanted to let you know that is my announcement. The group is open now. I know people have been inboxing me and emailing me about the free course Intimacy with God because it's a real thing. Yeah, intimacy with God is a real thing. And so here's the thing, guys. You got to email me. If you haven't gotten a Zoom link, if you have not gotten um, if you haven't even signed the form or anything, it's just a very short questionnaire, and basically it's helping you to know exactly where you are and how to navigate. And so it's just kind of like an intake form. But anyway, so you get that, and I'm looking at your responses, and we're going to be talking about some of those responses on Friday, June 4th. But in the meantime, I really don't like doing groups. I'm just trying to be real. I'm like, I don't want to be on Facebook. But for those of you that are watching me on YouTube, do me a favor. Can you hit that like button? Hit the subscribe if you have, and please comment. Thank you so much. And so, those of you that are watching me on Facebook, I do have a Facebook group called Intimacy with God, the Chamber Room. All right, because I noticed there was some other Intimacy with God groups. Mine specifically says the Chamber. All right, and you can also go to the Chamber Room Experience page and like it. And for those of you that actually been to the Chamber Room, y'all need to click. There's a little button on there that talks about reviews. You need to be over there screaming about it. All right. Hey, Erica. Shalom. God bless you. I see you in there. Shalom, shalom. Blessings. So, I think that's all the announcements. Now, let me say this, and I did say this in the group. I did say this in the group. When you go into the group, please post your picture, not your daughter's picture, your pictures, not grandmama in them pictures, your picture. Post your picture and just introduce yourself because guess what? We want to get to know you, get to know all about you. Yeah, we want to know all about you. All right, so I think that's it. I'm just really excited. I'm trying to keep the lid on it, on my excitement for all of us getting closer to God, understanding close proximity, understanding where we stand with God, like what's going on, like what's on His mind right now. Yeah, we need to know. You just posted yours? Awesome. I can't wait to see. So, yeah, post your picture. And when you guys post your pictures, don't just post a picture and jet up out of there. I haven't gone in there yet. I did stop by this morning for a short stint. But when you go in there, you post your picture, you're introducing yourself, what state you're in, what city you're in, that you're excited about. I mean, if you're really excited about June 4th and the Intimacy with God course, talk about that. You can even share like what is it that you're looking for to get out of it. And I do have a video in there that talks about the rules. Okay, every community has to have a rule, but it is a safe environment and it is a judgment-free zone. Hello, hello, hello. All right, so that's important to note. Um, and when you're posting something that's important, you think is important, you want everybody to see and everyone to comment on and support you, please put a hashtag there, okay? Because we don't want to miss, what your posts are. So anyway, I have a whole video on that sitting in there welcoming everyone. So I'm excited about June 4th, 7 p.m. We're going to meet on Zoom. All right, and that way we can get in. And I'm going to be sharing some things that I don't normally share outside in the public because this is for those that want close proximity. This is for those that really want to touch the hem of God's glory. Okay, We've heard about touching the hem of his garment, but we want to touch the hem of his glory. And I like that whole idea, I like it. All right, so, and then we're going to get some more biblical understanding. Um, rightly, can I say that? Rightly dividing the word of truth, which a lot of us unfortunately don't do. And the longer I study the word and the more I delve in and the closer I get with God, the more information he reveals to me. And right now I'm just sitting on something right now and I just want to freaking burst. Because I mean, Yeshua said this, I have many things to say to you right now, but you can't bear it. You don't have the capacity for it. And so I want you to have the capacity for everything that God wants to reveal to you. And I mean, honestly, that's the best thing for us, to just like put away our pride, put away what we think we know, put away, what we have been taught. That takes a level of humility, because we're going to walk through the scriptures and we're going to see something, and you're going to be able to find yourself right there in the word, right there, just laid out in the word. You're going to find yourself and you're going to be shocked. Yeah, that's all I can say about that. I'm not being, what's the word? I'm not being mysterious. There was another word I wanted to use, but that's not it. But I don't want to be mysterious. I just want you to have what God has for you. I want us to get away from all the pomp and circumstances. I want us to get away from church as usual. I want us to get away from all of the chicanery and all of the deception and all of the Christian culture, because we talk about kingdom, 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 but somehow, this is what God told me. I'm gonna hold the somehow thing for a second, but this is what God told me. This is what he told me. We need a tour of his kingdom. We don't need a tour of the church. We don't need a tour of the church culture, because there's too many different cultures. Well, this is how we do it at the Baptist church. Well, this is how we do it at the Pentecostal church. And he is none of those things. Can I tell you, he's not a Baptist. He's not a Pentecostal. He's not an Episcopalian. He's not a Catholic. He's not a Roman Catholic. He's not an Anabaptist either. He's not any of those things. So where we get all of that from? The doctrines of men. I want the doctrine of God. I want his theology. I want his way of doing things. So if you're all about it, you're all about all things kingdom, all things truth, all things Bible, then I think this free course is for you, Intimacy with God. So again, the group is open. Intimacy is called Intimacy with God, the Chamber Room. So you make sure you're in the right intimacy group, and then email me and let me know if you want to take part. It's free, so you can't beat that with a stick. All right, guys, so I'm gonna let you guys go and continue what you're doing. And if you're watching this, and I should have said this at if you're watching this, hit hashtag replay. And if you have any questions, you can comment, or you can just simply email me at it's in the description, info@thechamberroomexp.org. And I also have an app and a website, thechamberroomexperience.org. All right, so I'm gonna go. I gotta get outside. I'm always in the house, but I gotta do some things first. So we want to immerse ourselves in the word. So behind me, there's a picture of me immersing somebody. You guys call it baptism. The Bible actually calls it immersion. That's what they did in Israel. It was all over the place. Solomon actually had this really cool place, and the baptismal waters, or the immersion waters, actually went down, so the water would run down. It was living water. So there's King Shlomo's place, and then all of the waters went downwards. And so, and these pools were all over Israel, all over. I've been to Israel, so I've seen them. But back in the biblical days, they were very prominent. I was happy to be able to get in some of them. It's awesome, and it's living water. And you treat your baptism, or I don't like to use the word baptism because it's kind of vague, but immersion. Immersion. You go under the water, right? And so you can do that just like communion as often as you want. Whenever there is a significant thing happening in your life, if you just want to just get clean before the Lord and rededicate your life to the Lord, recommit, recovenant with the Lord, you can do that. It's summertime right now. It's hot outside. You go to the beach, go get in the ocean, go get in the lake. Just go in and dip yourself. You might have to do it 7 times. I don't know. But I love it. The water feels absolutely amazing. And so, like I said, that was me back there baptizing or doing an immersion with someone. And it was a good day. It was a good day. I remember it. I remember it. It was very powerful. So, um, yeah, let's get immersed in the presence of the Almighty God. Um, oh my goodness, there's so much I want to tell you, so much. But I'm gonna go. All right, guys. I love y'all with the love of the Lord. And I will see you June 4th. And I will see the rest of you in the group. All right. Okay. I'll talk to you later. Shalom. Aloha. Enjoy your day.